Let's be honest. The holidays aren't always merry and bright. Sometimes they're just a lot. Emotionally, financially, and mentally, it could be a lot. And while everybody's talking about giving gifts, let's talk about what you're not going to be giving this holiday season: your peace. On this episode, we're talking about how to avoid holiday burnout. We're talking about not giving in to societal pressures and holiday norms and protecting your peace during this stressful but supposed to be happy time. Because at the end of the day, it's your holiday and you deserve to be happy too. So let's break down how to avoid it, what it is, so you know when you're experiencing it, and also give a little empathy because the holidays are not always happy for everybody. So let's unpack it and let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Keys to Healing. Hey y'all, welcome to the Keys to Healing. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Kiki. Let's hop into today's episode on how to avoid holiday burnout. Let's go. So let's talk about how to understand when we are experiencing holiday burnout, because the holidays have this weird way of making us all feel like it's this weird happy but not happy feeling, right? You're overwhelmed, but it's for a good cause. But why does the good cause have to come with so much pressure, anxiety, and stress, right? I don't really think I want it if it comes with that much. So, what most people don't understand is a lot of the holiday pressure that we feel comes from expectations. It comes from family expectations. It comes from financial pressures of having to spend more than you actually have, and then you end up going into the new year broke because you spent all your money on Thanksgiving and Christmas and making sure the whole family was happy and could enjoy themselves, and you, on the other hand, was miserable the whole time, right? So, what it could look like is frustration. It could look like feeling overwhelmed emotionally, maybe overwhelmed financially. It could look like being exhausted, tired, just ready for the holiday season to be over, and you kind of in the middle of a fake it till you make it. I remember when in my younger days, I used to drink before the holiday season. Like, I would take a shot before I left my house, a few shots, okay? And I'm a tequila type of girl, all right? So I'm talking busting down tequilas, shots at 8 a.m., all right? I mean, I ain't even had nobody plates because now I have to spend a whole day with family, right? And then when I got with my husband, now we have to balance going to both family households and entertaining, and we are downright exhausted by the end of the day. And the whole day I'm drinking, just trying to make it through, right? You got the nosy auntie, you got the messy auntie, you got the granny with the attitude, you got the mother-in-laws, you got all your in-laws, cousins. You just got so many different personalities you have to deal with on this one time a year for the sake of keeping the peace, and then you don't really have none. So I remember taking shots before I had to go to people's house just to help me cope with being merry and being jolly and being happy and being in the giving mood. And I had to later understand, like, that's just not how I should have to cope with the holidays, right? Because it's a choice. And I think that decision for me didn't come until I had my child, my kids, is when I kind of started being like, I don't really want to do this. And it hit a pivotal point for me on holiday season. I was so messed up and I was trying to hide it from my kids. And they were really, really young, so I'm pretty sure I did. But I just didn't like the fact that I had to be inebriated in order to enjoy my holiday with my kids, because I had to go to all these family events that I really didn't want to go to because you really don't like each other, and like y'all always got underlying stuff going on and you're just trying to get through it, right? You again trying to keep the peace. So that is what it could look like, just being tired and being overwhelmed and frustrated and just spending a lot of money and having to go deal with people that you primarily probably not really dealing with throughout the year anyhow can be a lot. And that happens typically because, like I said, setting unrealistic expectations for yourself, saying that you could go to two households. Listen, now me and my husband's like, if we do go somewhere, it's one house. Somebody may not see us on this holiday season. We may go to one house, and that's something I say maybe because the past couple holiday seasons we have been spending at home. We're not going to nobody else. Since if it's gonna make everybody mad because we choose which house we want to go to, guess what? We're not coming nowhere. We're gonna stay at home. If you want to see us, you can visit us at our house that we pay for, right? Like that's how this is gonna go. And so that unrealistic expectation that we have to leave our house early in the morning. I cook, right? Like you might be somebody who cook. You have your own things. You have your own family. You're trying to start your own traditions. You're trying to start your own stuff. So with that, you have your own things that you're trying to set. And now you have to spend that time with other people in their time. Like set as realistic expectations. Don't feel like you just gotta go from house to house hopping because everybody want to see you. If they want to see you better enough, they know your address. I say that. Pressure from family. Oh, you gotta come see your granny. We don't know how many more holidays we have with her. You gotta come see your mama. It's holiday season. Why would you not come see your mama on a holiday? Or you gotta see family. It's the one time of the year where everybody should be able to get together. It's just so much stuff that starts to happen during the holidays, and it's family crazy. And I'm not saying it's anything wrong with that. If you enjoy being with your family, that's amazing. That is awesome. Do it. However, it should not be at a contingency of your peace, is what I'm saying. I'm talking to the people who like, I don't want to do it, but I'm trying to keep peace, so I'm going to just go and get through it. It's one day. It's one time of the year. Don't do that, right? Because at one time of the year, it takes you longer to recover from. And I don't think we understand that because the holiday season is long, y'all. Like from November to January, that's a whole 3 months that we're going through these holiday seasons back to back to back with each other. And everybody seems to be talking more, ramping up communication. It's just a whole lot of chaos going on top of money being spent. All right. So those societal pressures and holiday norms of how we typically should be celebrating holidays could be adding to your burnout for the holidays, and you just going to the year like exhausted. Some people going to the year being broke because you done spent trying to buy everybody a gift. Listen, I'm here. The gift is me. Hello. Like sometimes you have to have a realistic expectation. Kids, it's the only people getting gifts from me. And if I got to choose, this is not that type of year. It's only gonna be my kids. Listen, I bring cookies. I bring, something to the party. But trying to give everybody a gift and spending all this extra, it's really unnecessary to go into the new year in debt, trying to keep up so you don't feel bad for showing up empty-handed. We are going in the middle of recession right now. So, baby, guard your pockets and your peace. All right. And so with that, like the best practice is to make sure one that you are setting your boundaries, set realistic expectations, try to keep your peace. Trying to keep your peace when you are not at peace is hard to do. So if you're going somewhere that you know is going to be stressful and you're going for the simple fact of saying, I want to show my face, send a text. It's okay not to go. It's okay not to go. So we're going to hop into the 5 ways to avoid the burnout. How to avoid feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, in emotional distress this holiday season so that your holiday season can go smoothly too and you can enjoy a holiday season, right? So number 1, I have protect your energy. Say no. Like I said, when I look back at some of the decisions I made when I simply could have just said no, it's ridiculous and I want to whip my own behind because girl, we could have just said, no, I don't want to go. Right? Like, but again, it's the pressures of you have to come. We're family. Why would you not come? What's the issue? Like, ain't nothing that big of an issue for you not to come. Like having to feel like you have to buy, everybody a gift, and it just becomes a lot when you could just say, I'm going to stay home. I'm going to enjoy this time with my children. um, that's what made me start to be a little bit more stern and saying no when it was two things that happened to me, three actually. One, I did not like getting up in the morning to start drinking because I knew I was gonna have to see family. I'm gonna have to deal with people's snarky attitudes. I'm about to, have to go all these different places, drive all over Houston. It's just a whole lot. I did not want to have to do all that. For people who I would say wouldn't care one way or another, right? If they want you there that much, again, they will come see you. Was when that was one. Two, I had a holiday season where I was so inebriated. I could not. I looked back at the holiday and I felt horrible because I had to hide that and act normal around my kids. And I just did not like the fact that I was not able to fully be myself and enjoy my children on the holidays. And they were so young. And then the third thing that happened to where that was just the kicker for me. I did a holiday season at my house, never doing that ever again in life. And I trying to get the whole family together. I had just had a newborn baby. Like my baby was a couple months. Like when I say newborn, he was born in April. The holidays rolled around. He was like 5, 6 months. Like I'm still postpartum. Had a whole holiday, and I did 2 holidays. Thanksgiving back though did this and did Christmas at my house. It was a lot. It was a lot. And after that holiday season, I really had to make adjustments and changes. Just so happened that same holiday season that I hosted uh Christmas, oh, that's the same holiday I was saying I was so inebriated. I just because I was so stressed out and I didn't get a whole lot of grace from my family. Everybody kind of gave me a hard time. I didn't get a whole lot of help or support. I was going through postpartum depression. Little did I know at the time. Well, no, I actually did know, and I actually was telling people I was going through postpartum. Um, it was just a lot of lack of support. And so I had to really take a step back and say, okay, I'm doing all of this for people who are showing me they do not care about my well-being. They do not care about my health. They do not care about how I'm doing. They do not care about just my overall well-being, right? And I'm going through something. I have a newborn baby. Who in their right mind would be letting me do all of this with a newborn baby, right? And so protect your peace, set your boundaries, say no. If you know that you're going to risk putting yourself in a bad environment, why put yourself in a bad environment for the sake of it's a holiday? Holidays ain't even like, they're not even real low key. We all adults, so we could say get the kids out the room. The holidays not real. They for us. They for us to get a little too happy, drink a little too much, eat a little bit too much, be a little greedy, right? Like they're not. It's not that deep. I promise you. If them people gonna be mad at you, they was gonna be mad at you whether you showed up or not. It's going to be okay because that pressure. Well, what if I don't come? People are gonna be mad. Let them be mad. Do you still have your mental state intact? Like, let them be mad. They will be okay. They will live to see another day. If they want to see you that bad, they will come to you. But to sacrifice your holiday, your mental space, um, and your capacity to people please is just not that. So set your boundaries. If you know it's going to be some extra, because we all are not privy to having a big happy family. A lot of us have toxic families where we know it might be some stuff that you have to ignore. You got to let slide. You got to maneuver just to keep the peace. It's probably best that you do not put yourself in those situations. It does not change from the rest of the year when I'm steady telling you guys, your environment matters. You are supposed to be choosing your environment 365 days out of the year, and the holiday does not change it. Holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, special okay does not change where you put yourself in your environment. Your environment matters all year round, including the holidays. If you wouldn't put yourself in that predicament on a regular smuggler Wednesday, neither should you, because it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, None of that. New Year's, it's not that deep. It's not that important. Don't do it. Do not sacrifice your mental to people, please. People who don't really give a crap anyway. That's coming from real life experience. 2, rest without guilt. Stop feeling guilty for saying you're not going to your auntie house this holiday season. Stop feeling guilty for saying I'm not buying all them gifts. Stop feeling guilty for saying no, I'm not gonna cook. Stop feeling guilty. It's okay. That just might not be what you want to do. It is okay. It's not, know your obligations. You're not obligated. If you have children, your obligation is to make your holiday good enough and the best it can be for your kid. If your kids are grown and they doing their own things, let them, right? Like, it's okay. And yes, the holiday is all about family, but the holidays are also what you make it. And your family is also the people that you choose to be around, and also the people who make you feel good when you are around them. You shouldn't have to sacrifice your peace, your mental state, and your emotional state to be around them. You shouldn't have to put your mental and emotional capacity on the line. Stop feeling guilty for setting your boundaries. You're supposed to. It's okay. Let it go. Release. Number 3, stay grounded. Make sure that you are, that goes back to not overextending yourself. That goes back to not pressuring yourself. Staying grounded. Journal. Pray. Y'all see this? Pray about it. Faith over frustration. All right? That's the motto. That's the thing. Pray about it. Journal it. Vent. Make sure that you are talking to yourself, if you have to, about the things and the plans that you have, where you want to go. And I'll say it like this, because I don't want nobody being like, oh, I'm not anti-family. Again, if you have a family that makes you feel good and you love being around your family and it's all love, like, I love that for you. Like, congratulations, you have gotten to the pinnacle of life. That's what it's about. But for the people who don't have that, you should not put your energy anywhere that it does not belong. Anywhere that you're going to feel less than. I will say that if it's going to make you feel less than, then you just should not be there. And you shouldn't feel guilty about going somewhere that you're not really wanted anyway. So stay grounded. Make sure you understand where you're going. Start planning accordingly. We all know the holidays is coming up then just a few weeks. Plan accordingly. Who house we going to this year? If you know you have a house and your family, people doing different stuff in different houses, and all of them expect to see you, go ahead, pick your houses. Go ahead, pick where you're going. That way it's already set and clear. You not feeling overwhelmed on the day of and changing your mind. No. You know where you're going, you know what you're doing, you know how long you're going to stay, and you know when you're bouncing out. Already have that plan set and scheduled. Have a budget. Have a budget for how much you're going to spend this holiday season on food, on gifts, on entertainment. Have a budget. Do not bend on that budget, because going into the holiday broke and disgusted because you gave all your money away to this holiday season scam, it's gonna be crazy, and you gonna feel busted and disgusted afterwards. Don't even do that to yourself. Now you in emotional distress over financial pressures from holidays that wasn't even that deep. You sending yourself back for no reason. Now you going into the holiday stressed out, going into the new year stressed, and we supposed to be going into the new year happy, in peace, and ready for 2026 to get here. And you going in stressed out because you spent all your money. Don't do that to yourself. Don't set yourself back like that. You going in with an attitude because you made bad decisions. Don't do that. Refine what your holiday looks like. Create new traditions. Just because you've always went to grandma's house every holiday since you was 2, don't mean you got to keep going to granny house. Just because you always have house hopping, that's all you know to do because that's all y'all have been doing, does not mean you have to do that. That's not what that means. You could set a new holiday tradition for you and your family that you have. And when I say family, your family that lives in your house, because that's so important. I don't know about nobody else, but my kids don't feel like going nowhere on Christmas. They just want to enjoy the stuff that they bought because that's gonna be the only day they really enjoy it. Anyways, we know them kids by the time the new year get here, they don't care about nothing you bought them on Christmas. They done forgot about Christmas. They waiting on the next Christmas. Okay, so it don't matter. Just let them enjoy it for that one day. Now you're gonna be looking at them the next day upset and mad, talking about why you ain't play with your toys, but you had them running the streets all Christmas. I'm just saying, I have kids. My kids are younger. I have a toddler who don't be in the mood, and he is not like my oldest who would thug it out. My toddler will act a fool. He's the no limit soldier, and when he ready to go, he ready to go. He tired, and he don't want to speak. He not gonna speak. I ain't got time to be fighting with him outside in public, especially when he decides we want to be at home playing with his stuff. I'm just not gonna do it. Some fights, some battles, I'm just not gonna fight. That's one of them. I have children, smaller children who don't, they just want to be at home enjoying their stuff. So we have our own holiday traditions. Like we put the Christmas tree up on Thanksgiving night. That's how we spend Thanksgiving. We spend Thanksgiving preparing for Christmas. We're putting we're putting Christmas decorations up. We're cooking. We're watching movies together. Like we're really spending the day being thankful together, right? And we eating good. Christmas, Christmas Eve, we look at Christmas lights. We drive around the night before on Christmas Eve. We go look at Christmas lights. We bake cookies. We build a gingerbread house. We like have all these activities that we do on Christmas Eve to prepare us for Christmas Day. On Christmas, my kids get up, they open their gifts. We eat, we pray, we watch movies, we play games. And that's pretty much the basis. And we like it like that. Like it's so much more peaceful. The past couple of years have been so much more peaceful. We're all happy. We have actual memories that we could look back on and don't have to be like, dang, I was told to the flow up trying to, like you don't want to look back at those memories with your kids and not fully be able to remember or be ashamed of how your lack of presence there, right, mentally, um, because you were just that messed up, right? So that's been our tradition. We've started our own tradition, right? We only decorate because of the kids. That's something we started. The kids love it. And now we do it just because it brings all us together and we love doing that. So we're starting our own tradition. So we don't go to anybody's house anymore. Like it's just a no. If you want to see us, we're here, we're home. We would love for you to stop by. Otherwise, we'll see you on another day. Right? Like maybe we'll see you tomorrow, right? The day after Christmas. And that's what we do. Start your own traditions. There's nothing wrong with doing something different for you that's going to make you happy and keep you at peace, right? And then check on you. Make sure you are checking, acknowledge yourself. Check on you. Check on how you're feeling emotionally. Check on your bank account, okay? Check on your bank account in this recession. Don't be out here playing mess around, find out, okay? Listen, check on yourself. Make sure you acknowledge your emotions. Give yourself permission to feel whatever it is you're feeling. Unhappy, sadness, stress. Allow yourself to feel that. And then acknowledge it. Acknowledge how you're feeling and then release it by journaling, maybe confiding in your spouse or a friend, and then coming up with a solution. Journal it, pray about it, and then release it. Find your solutions to how you're going to fix these emotions and how you're going to work through these emotions while you're feeling these emotions, what's going on. Because again, sometimes our body is telling us not to do things and we push through anyways and wonder why we feel worse. Putting yourself in environments just because you think people want you there and they don't notice that much and they just gonna want you there that bad. That stuff you're telling it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's one day. It's one day. You love your family that much, y'all should be getting together all the time. Christmas should feel like every other month. Christmas should feel like it just shouldn't be that much big emphasis put on it if this is what y'all do, right? So make sure you're checking on you. You're being self-aware and you're tapping in with yourself and saying, okay, hold up, I might be spending a little bit too much. Why am I doing that? I feel a little stressed and overwhelmed right now. What's going on? I feel anxiety. Why? Tap in with yourself. Check on you. And all of these things are, I had to go through all of this. I had to go through all of this. And please understand, it's not gonna always be easy. If this your first year being like, I'm saying no and I ain't going nowhere, I can guarantee you it's gonna bug the crap out of you. It bugged me. That first year I felt so bad. And I had people calling like, hey, y'all ain't gonna come, you really not coming, you're not gonna come. And I had to say, I felt so bad. But afterward, and I saw like my kids was happy. I had actual time to spend with my husband. We made memories in the kitchen cooking because me and my family, we love to cook together. My kids love to cook. My husband likes to cook. Like, we are a kitchen family, right? So us being, and like we crack jokes. So that type of stuff like is building actual memories for my children as they get older. That's something that they can pass down to their kids. And I would love, and I would feel accomplished if that's how they spend their holiday season. I'm not gonna be mad at my son saying, "Nah, mom, we can't come see you this holiday." Don't worry about it. I'm coming over there. Like, I'm coming to your house. I'm finna go take a nap. I'm on your couch. I'm coming over there. You ain't got to talk about you coming to your mama's house. Your mama coming over there. I know they won't have to worry about that with me. They in-laws, hopefully they blessed enough to find in-laws who gonna feel the same, and we be over their house tearing up their stuff and drunk on their couch. Okay, that's what I hope. Um, because at the end of the day, it's you deserve to be comfortable. You deserve to be at peace. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to actually enjoy your holiday. Actually enjoy it. Not that you drinking because you're trying to cope, but you drinking just to get a little bit more merry. Okay, like you already there, and you just boosting, right? Like, or however you celebrate. If you don't drink, like, but you don't want to feel like you have to do anything. You have to, like, that adds extra pressure for absolutely no reason, and we do not have to live like that. You do not have to feel guilty for saying no. You do not have to feel guilty for keeping your boundaries that you should have had all year round anyhow. And if doggone it, the holiday season is the season and the time that you want to implement them, then you do that. You implement them. There's nothing wrong with that neither. No shame, no game. Like, that's okay. But don't put in an environment that's going to make you feel less than. Don't put yourself in an environment that's going to be harmful to you and your mental state and your emotional well-being. It's just, at the end of the day, not worth it for one day, right? um this year, let peace be your priority. Give to yourself this year. Give yourself the gift of peace. You deserve that much. You done worked hard all year. You done made it to the end of the year. You deserve this peace. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to spend your holidays the way that you want, because they're your holidays too. All right. And I just want to end this. I want you to repeat after me, for whoever like anxious and listen to this episode and you done thugged it out this far and you like, ooh, girl, I don't know. I think you're gonna get me cussed out. I want you to repeat after me. I deserve a peaceful holiday, even if that means doing things differently. Now that you said your whole chest this time, I deserve to have a peaceful holiday, even if it means doing something differently. Okay? Say it with me. All right? You deserve to have that. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to have happiness. Don't go nowhere that's going to make you feel less than, and stick to your boundaries. Boundaries are more important than ever during the holiday season. And be gracious. Please understand, everybody holiday season is not happy. There's people who have lost loved ones during the holiday season, and this is their time where they feel the grief of losing the loved ones. There are people who have had traumatic experiences during this time. So while we're in a season of, I like to say, disguising chaos as happy. And I need everybody to be grounded, right? It's a lot of unalivings that go on during this time of year. It's a lot of suicides that go on during this time of the year. It is a lot of unhappy things that happen during this time of the year. So we need to be vigilant to know when we need to lend a hand and we need to lend that support. Also make sure that we are not putting extra pressure on other people who may be at their breaking. The holidays is not just about giving gifts and showing who financially can do what. It's not always just about being with family. It's about being with people who make you feel good, being around people who does your spirit and your soul good. But it's also about caring for each other. I think we all wrapped up in the lights and the gifts and the money and the food. We forget that the whole point of the holidays is to show love and care. It's to love each other. It's to care for each other. It's to enjoy each other and the company that you're around. And if you can't do that wherever you go or whoever you allow to come to you, then you probably shouldn't be in that environment. This holiday, allow yourself to be loved in peace. And with that, y'all, we're going to end this episode. Drop in the comments, how are you spending your holiday season? I would love to read about how you're spending your holiday. What might be the hardest part that you think, what would be the hardest part of avoiding holiday burnout for you? Do you overspend? Do you like to, your people pleasing side comes out during this time? Let me know. With that, I'm Kiki. In the meantime, in between time, know that you are the key to unlocking all your dreams. Hunt life, live dreams. Bye, y'all.